you have to either break this thing or the concrete if you wanted to just, get past it. It is
If
meant to be secure by looks of it.
if this was a safe house, it'd have a knock, and none of us know what that is. Open it and go.
We lost you, dude.
Yeah.
You're the policeman. I'll open it.
All right. He's gonna hand off the key.
Oh, sorry. I guess I cut out there. But yeah, I'll open it. So I'll unlock it and open it. Oh, you have your flashlight out?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you take the key and you open the hatch. And from down below, you can see a little bit of light. It looks like it's a small square room with just sort of stone walls in the inside, and a couple of crates and maybe a chair. And you can definitely make out a particular black cat, and it matches the photo. It definitely looks like Martin, and Martin looks like he's holding something very dangerous and oddly shaped. And when he hears that opening, he's gonna shout, "Don't you take one more step, I'll blow us all up."
Oh shit.
Miracle Mile, you Miracle Mile idiots ain't taking me with you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let's not do anything hasty. Your brother, Timothy, he gave us the key. We're here to take you to someplace safer.
Where is he? He'd never give that key up. I told him not to. What'd you do to him?
We got a friend who's taking him somewhere safe himself. We think Miracle Mile might be on this place any minute.
Well, shit. Well, who the hell are you then?
We're part of an investigators club. It's just a strange thing.
Wait,
You
wait,
know,
Emmett's thing? Oh
yes,
my god, that
yes.
was today. Shit.
Well,
I
I
missed
could.
it.
Well, I think it'd be excused for that, considering your current situation.
Tell you what, you two come down here. Lock that thing up on your way down.
Well,
I love his policy. Oh no, I missed my nerve
right.
because I'm hiding from the mob.
All right. How about first you put down your
It's
Here.
okay. It won't go off without a couple tricks. It's fine.
Still, I'd feel a lot safer if it was on the table. You understand?
Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna blow you up.
All right.
Timothy likes you enough. You're not with the gang. Doesn't matter.
All right. Let's
Fine, you're safe. Just get down here before anyone sees you.
All right. Let's go down.
Sigh. I'll go down.
All right.
That's
And
how I die.
pass up the key so I can lock it behind us.
All right. You guys pass off the key, lock it behind us, and he pulls over like a crate and like an overturned, chunk of wood. It's like, prime seating. He has like a open can of cold beans next to him.
Nice.
So, investigating, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're concerned. The gang, the Miracle Mile gang, at your house. They missed Timothy by mere minutes.
Shit. Knew it was gonna happen.
What kind of
but I had to
dirt
get out of there. Gonna
What
kill
kind of-
me.
What kind of dirt did you have on them?
This is what Timothy overheard. Said that they were gonna buy some cool new weaponry. Apparently sometime tonight. I thought it'd be enough to spook him. I thought I'd go in there, swagger like I knew everything, maybe get a payout and leave Eastwood.
Yeah, more likely a bullet in the head.
Yeah, that was their thought too,
Mm.
But I'm not quite bulletproof. I got out of there fast enough. Still, whatever they got going down, whatever deal they're doing, they're still gonna do it tonight. And well, all I got is this. He says, like, points over to like the 2 bombs on the crate next to him. One man against the world. What you gonna do?
Hopefully not blow up a city block.
Yeah. I'm hoping not to hurt anyone who doesn't deserve it. But this is all I got left. What else is there to do? I don't know where they're gonna do this at. I was blustering. I was bluffing.
Hmm.
But I can't just sit here all night, and, well, at least you said ain't nobody up there. Maybe I could go and rough up someone and get some more questions, more answers.
Listen, you've done good so far, but I don't think you're in a position to be roughing up anybody right now.
Yeah, well, it's not my style to just not do anything. They're gonna hurt people. My people.
Listen. How about we take you to where your brother is? You two can reconnect. Then we can figure out what to do from there.
I
Show
appreciate it.
show a
And
good faith.
I'd like to know where he is and that he's safe. But I'm going
Yeah.
back out there.
Of course.
Can't let this happen.
He's with two of our other people at a theater across town.
Oh yeah. I think I know that theater. Yeah, the one with like State Lake over it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a nice
yeah.
place.
That's the one.
Never had enough for a ticket for anything though.
All right. So are you bringing your tag alongs and it's gonna point to the bombs, or are you gonna leave them here?
Well, they got a whole bunch of stuff I don't want them to have. Maybe I just need to blow that up. Easier than trying to get them all, you know?
Suppose so.
Maybe I could get a couple friends, but they're nice enough sorts, but they don't got the praxis. You know what I mean?
Let's just say some of your friends might not be so friendly. One of them actually did sell out your house location.
Oh, I know who it was. He's a fucking bastard. Remind me to deck him if I live, but it's not important. Shove that down right
Sure.
now. So, let me go over the facts. I got facts here. I don't know who's selling to them right now. I don't know exactly what they're getting, but my money's on guns. They're doing it tonight. I don't know where, but I know that they want to do it so that they can go fight the Labrazios, and that's going to hurt a lot of people. I'm going to put a stop to it. So, we need to find out, most of all, where it's going to go down.
Yes.
So, that still means we're going to have to find a couple of them. We're still going to have to rough them up. Got a badge, at least you can flash that and no one will hassle you about it later.
Would he know that?
Oh.
Yeah, he was
I thought
careful.
you already revealed yourself as a cop to him, my bad.
No, not yet.
Okay. So he'll just say, like, I could drop off a couple of them. I mean, we got 3. If, like, a couple of them are running around, maybe.
I think we get our hands on them. Might be able to squeeze a little bit out. Problem is, well, I did see 2 of them earlier, but wasn't exactly in a position to start swinging.
Alright. So I guess we're in this together, huh?
Looks that way.
He'll hold out his hand for sort of a team clasp.
Nice.
And I'm going to offer everyone the goal of stopping the Labrazios from arming up.
You mean the Miracle Mile?
The Miracle Mile, yes.
All of a sudden, you turned the whole party against me?
No, yeah, I don't need to do that just yet.
This will be easy.
All right. And I'm also going to state I'm going to give you a completion goal after the end of the session. But given time, we're mostly in preparing for what comes next mode, I think. Guido, you're still preparing a trap. You two, what do you plan to do?
I'll probably talk to people on the street, see where some like moderately higher level Miracle Mile goons might be, then kind of pounce on them.
Okay, so what do you have to do for finding goons on the street?
I have gossip, streetwise, and questioning.
Ooh, very good combination.
Wow.
I like all that.
Okay.
And would anyone like to assist?
I don't actually have any questioning.
Ah, dang. Let's see if Martin does. He's got a lot of presence. He's better at shouting at people.
Okay.
So this is gonna be mostly on you then.
Okay, and am I using any stats for this, or just these skills?
Oh, those skills and definitely mine.
Okay, so here is mind. No. Here is the streetwise and gossip, and the
You have a D12 gossip?
well, gossip is claiming D12 to questioning when you're gossiping.
Oh, you must have some sort of gift I'm not aware of. So go ahead and continue.
And then
It's fine.
the 2d6 for questioning. Very cool.
Oh yeah, you have the gift of gossip.
Mhm.
That's right.
The gift of gab.
Okay. So that is a lot of successes. You can undoubtedly pinpoint some. And in fact, you can pinpoint some Labrazio goons that are actually asking the same kind of question as you are. And you kind of steer them a little bit away for the time being.
Yeah, I'd not want them to find them before I do.
So let me go ahead and I'm gonna roll. Do.
Pathetic.
That's okay. There's a reason for those numbers in particular. Layer token. You got 3 more goons to think about. And I'm gonna put them over here. So, you heard that there's a couple people who've been trying to rough up some people out here on the street. Let me see exactly what kind of crimes they've been doing, because I wrote those down. Do. Sounds like they've been trying to convince a lot of folks to get ready to take some loans, and they've been getting some of the money ready by trying to get some protection money off of a couple of the people who work on this street. They seem like they're acting as a trio right now. And in fact, one of them is definitely kind of their boss, as you would put it.
Okay.
Does all the talking, and the other two just kind of stick behind them.
Well, that's definitely the kind of guy I'm gonna look for. Would Claudia be accompanying me on this little soiree or not really?
I'm sorry, what did you want me to do?
Would you be accompanying me on this little problem solving expedition?
Sure. I'll come along at least as an observer. I'm still looking for maybe somebody knows something about my lost friend.
Okay. So this one guy appears to be the boss. I assume these guys are just on the street, right?
Yeah. After getting the description, getting a couple ideas of which way they were going, you see this kind of trio of people stepping out of one of the shops right now, and they're kind of just laughing and going down the street. If you didn't know any better, you'd say they're just a bunch of people being friends.
But I do know better. Okay, now okay, so here's the thing. So they're probably all right. So our options are either confront them on the street, which we probably won't be able to get too much from them, or we could confront them in some sort of alleyway. Oh shit! Confront
Would
them
you
in
like
some
to
sort of-
set up an ambush?
I think so.
You think it's them? You think they have the weapons?
Well, they're definitely getting money for the transaction. It's their best lead we've got to figure out who knows where it's going down.
Shouldn't we just tail them and find out where they're going?
I mean, that's true as well. You know what? I like your idea better.
Do you know how to drive?
I have a car.
Yes, but do you have transport skill?
No.
Then I'll drive.
Are they getting into a car?
No, they're just walking down the street. It doesn't look like they have a vehicle.
Oh, well then let's follow them on foot. Even better.
Yeah.
Do you have shadowing?
No. Is shadowing even a thing?
Yeah, you'd have it if you were a private investigator. What kind of
Yep.
cop are you?
In this case, shadowing people would be something like speed and evasion in this case.
Usually it's speed, mind, evasion, and observation.
Yep.
Speed, mind, evasion, and observation?
Yeah.
Okay. So
They usually get a D12 bonus if they're on their home turf.
there's
Well-
observation. Okay.
To that, I'm definitely going to say
Mind,
these guys aren't
speed.
local to Eastwood. They're moving in on Eastwood. They don't have that.
Right, so they're not on their home turf. It's much harder to detect gang members.
Yeah. However, they do have eyes, so that does give them some benefit, but not a lot.
Well, usually you can assume that they're roading, which means that if they're vigilant and they road, that normally they have like 2 successes. In which case, we would need to get 3 or more to follow them without being seen.
Even
or-
lower in this case, honestly. But yeah.
But hold on, I've got a whole bunch of things to roll here because because apparently I'm Batman.
Yes, you are. Let's see it.
Okay, I have 5 successes. I would like to burn one of my successes and give a D8 bonus to Boone.
All right, that sounds good.
Boone, roll an extra
already
D8.
has 4 successes there.
Oh, Boone already has 4 successes?
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
Boone
got
hasn't
four
rolled for
successes.
this one yet. That was for
No,
the
no,
talk, wasn't it?
I got 4 successes.
Oh, you had 4 successes? Well,
Yeah.
shit. We're ghost these guys like
They
Bobby.
have no idea that you're there. They don't care whatsoever. In fact, you are certain they don't even feel like they could possibly be threatened. In
Just
fact, so much so that you see 2 other people are starting to follow you now.
very cool. Okay.
I'm gonna arrange them all like this. And for reference, the Miracle Mile goons appear to be mostly mice. However, the ones following you right now seem to be mostly goats.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess we continue following them while keeping an eye on the people behind us.
Indeed, you are well aware if they plan to do anything, but at least at the distance they are, it doesn't seem like they're going to. Seems like they, too, are curious. But you do continue to follow these guys down, and you come down to a place called, let's see, go down here, 334 Eastwood, which is a small set of apartments with one door in and out at the street. There's not even fire exits. Because why would there be those?
That's super suspicious.
You, watch and observe as they pull out a key, open the door, and enter into the building.
Okay. So I'm gonna say to Claudia, I'm gonna go around the side, check and see if there are any loading exits.
Okay, I'll go around the other side.
She should watch the door.
Oh, I can stay here and watch the door, sure.
Alright, so these 3 have gone inside for the time being. And you are going around. Claudia, as Francis breaks off to go around, these 2 are following you.
Oh, I have shadows, huh?
Yes, and they are actually, approaching fairly quickly.
Okay. Well, time to sneak into a dark alley.
Alright, so you are trying to dodge your pursuers. Give me a roll.
Stealth away. Yep. Lead
Let's
them
see,
into an
what are
ambush.
their powers of observation? Oh, right, these are the ones who are terrible.
Yeah, but I rolled like ass.
Jesus. One.
Not only do they lose you, in the process, they actually end up tripping over a garbage can.
Yep.
And making quite a lot of noise. In fact, you can hear noise coming from inside, mostly the tone of, "Who's that out there? Quick, get the gun."
They only have one gun.
I just evade detection, so these guys come looking for me, they're just gonna miss me.
Indeed.
They have somebody there. Ah, they're gone now. Because I'm just Batman. I'll just wait for them to be idiots and go back inside and keep watching the door.
And Francis, as you circle around, you start to see 3 ones that you chased starting to head out to investigate the noise, and it looks like they are in pursuit of these 2.
Okay, so they've left the building and are.
Yeah, they've left the building again. In fact, they forgot to close the door on their way out.
Excellent. So I'm just gonna go in there. I steal in.
All right. So
Warrant? Don't need a warrant if the door's open.
Yeah, that's the law for sure. Give me 1 second on this. Yeah, these. That would be right. These 2. You see a couple of familiar faces inside as you step in. It is a narrow corridor initially, but towards the back, you see another door that leads into what looks like some sort of common room for this apartment. And you see a couple faces that you've seen before. And they look at you and go, "Ah, shit."
Are they making any moves?
It looks like they're thinking about it. What are you gonna do about it?
Okay. Is there anything I can see past the like past them into the common room?
Uh, from where you are, you don't have a perfectly clear view, but from what you can assume, from what you've heard, and of the voices you've heard, those 2 might be the only ones inside at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like he's just standing framed in the doorway. These 2 guys are just sitting there. And are they sitting or are they standing?
It looks like they're starting to stand up.
All right. So if they're gonna start standing up, he's gonna pull his gun and he's gonna say, "Plant your asses back in those seats."
You have the drop on them. They go ahead and hold up their hands. They sit down.
All right.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
The meaning of this is we got it on a good authority that you 2 gentlemen are wrapped up in some sort of shady business. And I'd say your pals out there have confirmed our suspicions.
What do you mean? We ain't been doing nothing here.
I'll be the judge of that. All right.
What are you, a cop?
Stand up real slow. Put your hands on the wall.
For the moment, they will go ahead and comply. I presume you are going to take their guns, aren't you?
Yes.
All right. You will go ahead and take the guns, and what do you do with them? Slide them across the room?
No, for now, he's going to put them in the pockets of his jacket.
All right, good idea.
Okay. And he's going to say, all right, now turn and start walking into the common room. And he's going to stand behind him as
they're
he
in the
does
common room. You had to advance into it, it's fine.
Okay. So what can I see around me in the common room?
Well, of course, for starters, as a dutiful policeman, you see several bottles of open alcohol on a counter.
Ooh.
You also see, give me observation. What kind of things would be looking for?
Any sort of things that look like they're crates, casemates, some things that have been shipped and supplied, especially things that wouldn't belong here, even if they're disguised. So like things like
So mind observation then.
Okay, mind observation. Mind observation.
That's real good. You don't see anything of that kind of sort. However, sort of hidden at the top of a bookshelf that does not have any books, you see a metal case.
Okay. So he's gonna gesture to the closer one. You fetch me that case.
What case?
The case on top of the bookshelf. I can see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's going to cock his gun.
All right. Go get it. And he'll go ahead and I'll reach up the top. I'll take the case. And I'll just set it gently down the table slowly so as not to offend you.
All right, turn it towards me and open it.
Can't. got the key.
Who's got the key?
That be the boss.
And where might the boss be?
Depends on what's in it for me. You gonna stop pointing that gun at me?
Well, a lighter jail sentence might be in it for you.
And you got nothing on me.
Well,
Are you going to try flexing on him?
What I
Convince
do
him
got?
otherwise?
Oh well, you know, he looks around. Possession of alcohol. I'm sure these firearms aren't licensed. You know, I'm sure if we dug quite deep enough, you could find some connections to, oh, I don't know, fairly established gang operating in the area. Who knows?
All right. Would you like to roll body, will, presence, and questioning?
Sure. Okay. Body, will, what's our presence? Presence and questioning. There we go.
Come on, man. It's just a couple drinks. Ain't wrong. This is natural.
Well, might be natural, but it's against the law. So if you don't want to spend another 5 years in the pokey, you'll tell me where your boss is.
All right. I'm gonna scroll up to that information. I don't know where he is right now. He's out in the town handling business, far as I know. Getting ready for tonight.
Getting ready for tonight, huh? And did he tell you what's in this case?
It ain't nothing.
I'm sure. Push it across the floor towards me.
He will shove it off the table. You pick it up.
I don't really feel like it.
Look, I ain't got the key. All
I
right.
don't care if you've got the key or not. Get that thing over to me.
All right.
I'm not getting close to those guys.
He'll go ahead and take his boot and slide it over.
All right. Keeping the gun on them, he's going to squat down to pick up the case.
Okay.
He's going to straighten back up. It's like, anything else you want to say concerning your boss?
I ain't saying nothing.
All right, then. Well, you'll get some company sooner or later. And he's going to start backing up towards the door. You know what's good for you? You'll drink those or flush them as fast as you can. And he's going to start
Alright.
backing out the door.
And before you get out the door, we'll see what happened with Claudia here.
Okay.
Claudia, you definitely saw one group of goons chasing after another. What was your plan after that?
So the goat guys were like coming after me, got chased off by a bunch of other guys.
Yes, indeed, they got chased off by mice.
Interesting. So they'll be possibly two rival gangs. Well, crud. I'm gonna go back to a nice. I am freaking Batman. I am gonna go back to a nice like perch where I can see the building where Boone went inside and listen for gunfire or any other cries of help and wait for Boone to come back out.
All right, you definitely don't hear anything of the sort. However, after a few minutes, you see that the two goats have gone away, but that these three mice are starting to head back to the building.
Okay. I'm going to watch.
You watch, and Francis, you definitely hear the sounds of people talking as they're coming down the street before you head straight out the door.
Okay, so you said they're going down the street. Yeah, so Boone's evacuating. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on.
getting out.
Are you
they're probably
going
starting
to
to see me,
jump
though.
out onto the street in front of them?
I mean, I'm not going to stay in there.
All right. So you
But-
step
but-
out.
But by this point, I probably stowed. Actually, the gun is in the pocket.
Of
So
course.
it's not holstered, but it's not.
You got 2 more guns on you.
Yep.
So as it is, they see you leaving that building, and they will shout at you, "Hey, who are you? Hold it right there."
Hmm.
You hear the sound of them cocking their guns.
Ooh, I could do something very cool. I could do something that might not get me killed.
You could run.
You could just run, Boone.
Dude, I have 4 speed.
Oh yeah, you got a waddle.
I got a fat waddle. How close is
Well-
the No, wait. Oh, how close is the river?
You're in Eastwood. The river might be a couple blocks away.
Shit, couple blocks away. That's not close
Yeah, this
enough.
isn't a waterfront
Yeah.
warehouse. This is Miracle Mile, which is not part of the waterfront.
Okay.
It's kind of Eastwood. It's closer to the Miracle Mile. It's outside the territory. Yeah.
You have a
It's around.
You know, I see those guys going in. I'm gonna go ahead and get the car. Did you give me the keys to the car?
If you're driving, then actually no.
Yeah, I'll get the car warmed up.
All right, you got the car warmed up. But they have
Okay,
shouted at you. What are you doing, Francis?
So he's gonna kind of turn towards me. He's like, "Whoa, there's no need to get hasty." He's it's like has one hand with his gun in his pocket, the other hand with the briefcase. He's like, "Hold on, there's no need
I
to
mean,
get."
yeah, if I see them go in or whatever, I'll do it like a loud squeal and drive the car up to the door so he has something to get into.
So wait, the car's coming.
Oh yeah, noisily. I will make a show of coming.
Would you like to do a frighten stunt? A scare stunt?
Well, yeah, but they can't see me.
If you honk their horn, doesn't matter if they see you.
Yeah. So
If you look
is your
like
car
you're-
a siren? Probably not, since you're undercover.
No. Oh,
Make it look like you're about to hit them. That'll scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'll drive up. I'm in disguise. Woohoo! It's a crime.
Would they have the ones that where like you put the little siren on the roof? Like
Not
from
this
inside?
time period. No.
No. Okay.
I mean, you might still have like a klaxon horn.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I come.
Oh god, here it comes!
2 successes.
A bunch of 4s.
All of my dice are kept at my highest transport die. I can barely drive. But I make up for that by being really fucking scary.
And I believe in response to that, they roll mind presence as well, right?
Yes, but I am driving a car.
Okay. They have
It's body, will, and presence when a mad car is coming at you. You could give me a D8 bonus for having a car.
absolutely, by the way. Do it. Roll an extra D8 on this.
All right.
They aren't so much scared of your car coming as much as very aware of their possible mortality.
In which case, they might start shooting at me.
They will, in fact, step out of the way of your obvious motion. However, things ain't looking good. So I'm gonna leave that on a cliffhanger since it's gonna be a whole thing in a bit.
Yeah.
Guido,
Yeah.
sometime a little bit later, 2 of your goons are gonna come back and they're gonna tell you, "Hey, we followed a couple people. Looked like they were chasing some of the Miracle Mile around. We almost got in. We almost got to see what they were up to, but they chased us off. But we know exactly where they are now, or at least where these guys are."
We had any sign of they're falling for the bait for my trap?
I don't know. I spread the word out, but I guess if they're gonna do anything, they'd do it tonight, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Go back and case the place. I don't want to go for the problem of setting up a trap and then not being here when they show up.
Keep our eyes on it. We see them
Yeah.
doing anything, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, you
And-
got like a nickel in case I like need to find a payphone?
Yeah, hand him
Wow.
over a couple of coins.
Oh hell yeah! And he will pocket that money.
Oh, and anybody fighting the Miracle Mile? They're a friend of us. You get me?
Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna, like, do anything, but, this girl, she gave us the slip. She's tricky.
All right.
And
Keep
they
an eye.
distinctly don't mention anything about garbage cans, nor the fact that they smell a little bit like garbage at the moment.
All right. Keep an eye out.
All right. And we'll go one step back over to Zamek and Dante, who are arriving over at the theater with little Timothy in tow.
All right. As soon as I get there, well, what's the layout of this theater? I mean,
It
I'm
probably
assuming
has like a front foyer for taking tickets. And then it has the
Okay.
theater audience area, and then it has the theater itself, and then back rooms.
Does it have like a concession stand or anything like that, or are we not in that phase?
It has space in the foyer for people to do that, but not anything actually set up. Presumably someone
Okay.
might like move a cart inside. But this is
Gotcha.
basically
Okay.
a one-room theater.
I gotcha. Well, I'm assuming that I'm Dante's assistant. I have access to the theater.
Yep, you do. Since he's renting it out, you have the key.
All right. So yeah, I take the kid to the back of the dressing room. Um, I'm assuming Dante's getting ready.
Sure. I mean, if we have a
So
show
yeah.
tonight, then yeah, sure.
As you walk up to Dante, you see, of course, little Timothy, this small little black cat, and he runs straight up to you. It's like, wow, Dante, I've seen your flyers.
Oh my, a small fan. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I bow down and I let my hat fall off the top of my head. And when it does, it hits the ground, so it stands straight up, and a rabbit jumps out of it.
Whoa! And he just
A whole ass
immediately
man
taken
jumps
aback
in.
by like such a impressive display of magic.
Oh, my mistake. That was for later.
You're a real magician. It's true.
Oh, what is this? There's something behind your ear. And I pull out a front stage ticket from behind his ear.
He looks at it and he gasps. Is is that is that mine?
Oh, I am sorry. It has a name on it. Sir, can you find a person named Timothy? I believe they've lost their ticket.
I imagine this whole time, like behind you, Zamek is like signing his name.
Yeah, spelling every letter with two hands as best as he can.
Yeah, trying to do it quickly without drawing attention.
This is a
But,
well-oiled act.
But the kid is very immediately enraptured by you. And he's me like, how do you do it? I want to do magic too. I can do a trick
And,
too. Do you want to see it?
And with that, I cough. I go, that's a discussion we should probably have after the show. They go, and I take the ticket and I give it to the kid. I go, why don't you run up front and get ready? So,
Okay, we'll share
me and
magic
Dante.
tricks later, Mr. Dante.
Of course, of course. I hope you enjoyed the show.
All right. Go ahead and just write down. You got like a positive D8 opinion from Timothy and Martin.
Okay.
You will end
Awesome.
up having that later. Congratulations, you can use that on him. You too, Zamek, for sure. You know what? I forgot where Martin was in all of this, Knobs. I guess Martin's like in the car too, just like, does he do this all the time? So, Martin, hey, come on down to the gang. Alright, so I think here is probably a good time to end it, given our time. I think this went very well. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap of mottos, and who are we? Go ahead and do. Who are you? What's your motto?
All right. I am Francis Chomps Boone. My motto is you gotta do what you gotta do. The fact that
Dante.
he...
Dante the original. I always have a plan.
Well, you had some kind of plan, and you did prepare for it.
I did
And,
get us out of the
did
upside
do it.
down world.
That is true. You did get everyone out. Guido.
Guido, Knuckles Genovese. It is better to be a small shark than a big guppy.
And you're ready to swallow your competition, so this looks good for
Hmm?
you. Zamek.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Is my motto.
You've kept up a positive attitude and made this kid's day.
Yeah, I definitely did.
And Claudia.
Justice tempered with mercy.
Well, you didn't lay into anyone just yet, so you got the mercy part.
I mean, trying to avoid killing anybody and telling them to get out of the way peaceably. So
I
yeah.
definitely commend you so far. You're holding back. Very good. All right. So the way things are going down, it looks like Knuckles is ready to set up a trap should anything happen.
Mm-hmm.
A good bit of the Miracle Mile is now disarmed. There's about to be a fight, and Dante's free to kind of have his little entertainment circle over here, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Timothy
no, I've
is
got
safe.
I've got a whole act prepared.
Oh yeah. So that'll be fantastic. I will definitely try to do some focus on that if you don't like, say, jump into the action or anything.
I spent 6 hours preparing the show. The least I can do is actually have the show.
Actually do it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of research on 1900s magic tricks and shit.
Okay, great. So I guess you're gonna have to coordinate with me since I'm your assistant.
Well, I mean,
as
the
far
fact that I didn't is more your fault than mine.
I will go ahead and interrupt real quick and say, you did escape the library and came out unscathed. There's a little more dirt, but that's just fine. Everyone can go ahead and have an insider with Eastwood locals because the librarian will share a little bit of goodwill around. You can go ahead and cash that back in. That is just a first initial gimme goal. Also, I think we probably tripped a couple of goals today. Does anyone have any of those we want to get out of the way first?
Well, I don't think I quite understood that. So, what gift are you giving all?
Insider with Eastwood residents.
Insider with Eastwood. Okay.
Yep. So they actually know of you, and maybe later you'll also be familiar with the area. Since the first
Right.
one wasn't exactly exploring, and this one is.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Fui, you had a goal to just see something supernatural, didn't you?
Yeah. Did I?
Did you?
Well,
Someone did.
to have it confirmed, yeah.
You definitely can confirm it. It happened to you.
Can confirm. Put it in the ground.
All right. So, what would work well for you as an investigator who has just seen the supernatural? What are you after?
I guess looking for some sort of explanation wouldn't really make any sense considering it's a supernatural. Or perhaps find out, because there was a text that we had, maybe to explore the text more and to maybe find any more information or text concerning this stuff.
Would you like the gift of research, which helps you with looking up stuff?
Yes.
That sounds fantastic. You're now the smartest person in the group. Congratulations. Guido, yours is on the way if things go as you plan. But it's just not here yet.
Nope, that's fine.
Beta, you're working on your act, but you haven't found anything new
I think
yet.
I have, actually. I would argue that I have.
Good point. You
I
haven't integrated yet, but I'll give it to you.
I did pocket, or I sleight of handed that thing, and nobody paid me any attention, so I feel like I've got the thing that's going to reinvigorate my performance.
Alright, so what do you think you would get for this?
Well,
What should we work on?
Well, you know it's going to be the gateway to personal power.
I know you want it, but at the same time...
I literally need it to be able to use the thing, so...
I know.
No, I mean, the thing that's going to reinvigorate my performance, I need personal power to be able to use it.
I don't know. On one hand, I just don't want to give out too easily, but maybe you also deserve it. It's your interest. You're studying it. You're gonna use it. You have a plan. Okay.
I'm
You will have
also
personal
now
power.
surrounded by people that have it.
That is true. You have like this magical corner now.
Yeah, you could say the collective magical aura gave him something.
It's more that I've read books about it now, or I've read papers about it now, and now I'm surrounded by at least 2, maybe 3 people that have it.
Indeed. All right.
Magic through osmosis.
So we're gonna set you down your path of being a real magician. Personal power. And Rafferty. So you have your side goal, the one that I gave out as part of the blurb. Did you have a personal goal you wanted to do?
Oh, crud, they're different?
Yes. I'm sorry if that wasn't perfectly clear, but now's the time to clear it up.
Oh, well,
You definitely
I
scared
wouldn't,
off some
if
goons
I
if you
did-
just want to complete that.
if I did have it, I haven't met it yet, because it would be to right or wrong, and I haven't really righted any wrong yet.
Okay, but you definitely would be well on your way for that, so that's
Yeah.
good. All right, so I think we've covered most everything mechanical. Also, give yourselves 2 experience. Debriefing the stuff. Does anyone have thoughts, opinions, or things they liked about this? What do you got going on?
Are you going to use the variant Marks rule, or
Yes,
hold off?
I am. I tried to make a mention of that earlier. We will be using marks. You can upgrade skills individually.
Right. So, in other words, if some of you don't want to keep the Insider with Eastwood, you can trade it in for 5 experience points. You lose the bonus of knowing about Eastwood, because I guess you just don't care because you're a jerk. But you would get 5 more experience points, and you can spend 4 experience points to upgrade a skill individually, if you really wanted to do that right now.
Yep, and that would give you an immediate D4 for future rolls, and you could upgrade it in like another session to a D6 pretty quick.
Right. You can spend 10 experience points to buy one of your attributes up the next die size, and you can spend 10 points to buy a new gift. Which can be any gift you qualify for.
So it's 4 to raise a skill,
10 to raise
for,
an attribute.
and 10 for a new gift.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
And you can sell back other gifts you don't want for 5 points each. You have to get GM permission for that. You have to get GM permission for everything. This is an interesting mix of both the mundane and the fantastic. I was not expecting that. I am pleasantly surprised.
Yay, I'm glad. I was hoping to at least keep it somewhat partially grounded and then expand it, but I also wanted to have a good thing to kick off with, which is why we went with the ritual.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that went over well and was hilarious. I love you guys.
I was expecting it to ramp up a lot more slowly. So I was expecting like, oh shit, we've been teleported, and there is a worm creature in the first session.
Scene 1, action.
I have to admit, I was hoping to get caught by that thing and have it try to scare me, and then me turn around and scare the shit out of it.
Yes, I was very much watching to see, all right, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna split off? I got the chance.
Yeah,
And that worked out great.
that
It's
would have been
he
hilarious.
doesn't have more soaks, but that's just how it goes.
It's like
He
you know,
wasn't meant to totally murder you unless you gave him the chance. You didn't.
Boone wasn't locked in there with it. It was locked in there with
Plus
Boone.
3. Oh gosh, what have I done giving you that pistol?
Ah!
But you're a cop. You're a federal cop. You got the biggest handgun known to man right now. You're fine.
Yeah.
But it's definitely gonna amp up with this, where one gun's not gonna help you out immediately. This is gonna be fun.
Not with the gang war
You're gonna
that's
have
about to
upgrade to it.
explode.
You're gonna have to upgrade to the Tommy guns shortly.
Yep.
Fortunately, as far as you've seen, they've only been carrying pistols so far.
It also does help that the I believe the near is less than short, right? It goes close, near, short.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like the little thing on the sides for range references, where I just have them written down, how they affect you, and what kind of distance you could expect. If these guys were totally down the block, you know, it'd be like 100 meters, and they're not
Yeah.
hitting you.
Yeah, no, the disadvantage to my Magnum is that it can only counter at near, not short.
Yeah. Uh, but of course, they probably won't hit you at that range.
No, probably not.
So firefights are close and dangerous.
Something, just based off of what you just said, or not just said, but said a little while ago, if it's going to amp up to the point where we're going to be fighting more dangerous things and need bigger guns, something to think about in how to balance it a little bit. My character won't be doing much in the way of guns. We'll have to figure out some sort of weapon he can pick up or something.
Yeah, you could definitely end up picking like that fire axe up. Did you get that back?
Oh yeah. Also, things like boxing, wrestling. There are gifts in the game that can drastically improve your hand-to-hand damage.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
you
all
actually
of them except wrestling.
Oh well, I don't know why you think you need a weapon.
Yeah, your
Because-
stats right now, you are a very good close combatant. If someone's adjacent to you, you just punch them and they're gone.
When you attack someone, first you duel them and you compare your dice to theirs, and if you roll higher than them, you hit them. Then every die you have that's higher than theirs is like a bonus point of damage. So if you rolled like 7, 6, 5, and the highest they rolled was a 4, that's plus 3 damage.
Okay.
You're doing like, remember how much damage the Magnum was doing? You could do
Yeah.
that with your bare hands.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that we're rethinking for how to keep me effective if we start fighting eldritch horrors and you guys are out there with Tommy guns and I'm still just using my fists.
You won't fall behind. There's not a lot to fall behind in here.
Okay.
One thing that didn't come up too majorly, if I want to be too meta about this, is you may notice monsters often have things called monstrous soaks.
Yeah.
A lot of the monsters have special abilities in the game that if you injure them, they'll lose those special advantages. So
Mhm.
when who was with the Magnum? Was that Boone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When you shot the monster away its monstrous soak, you took away some of its offensive capacity. That's deliberate in the rules. So even if you can't one-shot a monster, even sacrificing yourself or throwing yourself at it, you can still reduce some of its special abilities. And that was
Okay.
specifically put in the game so you wouldn't feel like you were just throwing your life away if you hit it and just do chip damage and it just kills everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean I am rolling see what is it? Body, speed, fighting, so yeah, I'm rolling 4 dice for most of my fighting.
Yeah, no, I think you're going to wind up, and you can also buy more fighting dice if you really want to. So yeah, I mean, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had more fun than I expected, to be honest.
Yay, I'm happy. I'm glad I made something everyone was happy with.
This isn't my normal genre that I play, but most of the people here. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I have enjoyed playing with the people here. Let me rephrase how I was going to say things, and so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm way off the beaten path from what I normally play.
I've played Chill and I've played Call of Cthulhu, and I didn't care for either one of them.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. For me, it was like either this or something Cthulhu-esque, or something cyberpunk, which right now I'm doing with Hugo. So at least I have that addiction taken care of. But it was either this or Bleeding Edge campaign, and this one won out because I'm excited for it right now.
Cyberpunk could have been fun.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll happen
do
like
have
in the
the
next one. I'll see you like 3 years down the line.
I do have the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart kit, which does have like a one-shot adventure.
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
the
we can
new
talk about
Cyberpunk
that
Red
some later
rules.
too. That's been hanging around for a bit. That game still isn't
Yeah.
out.
May of next
well,
year.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Any other comments for the game today?
No,
Any dislikes?
Nope.
Any questions?
I think we're
Nope.
going good for
Pretty cool.
I mean, especially considering that most of us are just figuring out how to play the game
Mm-hmm.
and get it, and then now we know how some of it's going to roll. Maybe we can set up some macro tools to help us out.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'd say you guys are playing very well so far.
Yeah.
All right. So
Nice.
we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you all for playing and coming, and we'll catch you next time.
I look forward
Right.
to next week.
All right.
Next
Yeah.
week, guys. Good game.
All right. See you
Thank you.
later, everyone.